Well, yeah, here we are again. Another log. Still the 3rd of April, 2023, Monday, and it's still 2:09 p.m. right now. Terry the Griever named John Weaver at Roseman, California. Yeah, well, I'm still going through it. Triggered, and more triggers. I have a hard enough time trying to explain it to myself and almost get into mock arguments with my brother. Yeah, I had the argument with a ghost. By using everything that he's been saying for a lot of his life, including the last few years of his life, to tell me what I screwed up and what I didn't screw up on. And probably Ma would allow him to do that. It's like, Dave, go talk to your sense to your younger brother. Or talk sense to your brother. I'm trying, Ma, but he's not listening very much. Yeah, if I actually am listening enough. As if I want to listen from the voices from the beyond. Give me some sage advice that I really need to hear and do and follow. Most of the time I do it, and other times I piss them off when I don't do it right. Or do it the way they want it and something else happens. Does it work out or does it not work out? And in this situation, I'm asking myself, what the hell am I doing right and what the hell am I screwing up on? Oh, good Lord. Madam Psychotic's at it again. She's running around like she's got a burr up her ass again. She can't stand it when I get in this kind of situation, this kind of melancholy, because she doesn't want me to be in this situation. She wants me to be happy like her. Must be really nice just to shove the shit away and have it act as temporary. Unfortunately for me, I'm a long-term storage battery at this point. Some things are still irritating the living crap out of me. And I still have to talk about the damn thing, and it pisses people off because I'm talking about it. And is it important? To me, it is. To me, it is. I have to talk about it. I have to get it off my damn chest. I don't know what else to do about it. Honest to God, I don't know. I get triggered left and right regarding family situations, regarding anything and everything, even remotely dealing with family. Regardless if it's fictional or not, I'm still having an issue over the damn thing. Postings, memes, mostly the media is getting to me. But even if I'm outside and I'm probably staring at the sky or something just to get my mind focused on something, I'm still having an issue dealing with the emotions. Now, some people may drug themselves up like crazy one way or another. I'm not. I'm just letting it go, letting it roll, and just working with it, just understanding why. And sometimes the hardest thing for me dealing with emotions is dealing with the emotions. Okay? Have to let them be, let them go. Just let it go. Just turn it over. But does that mean I'm going to have to be turned into a zombie where I'm like, ah, no? It means I go through the process. I go through the motion. Somebody upstairs is probably understanding this. And allow me to emote, express, and get it off my chest. There'll be times I have to go through the process. It'll take me a few days. After that, I may have something productive. But for today, it isn't. It isn't. So what's the course of action? Talk about it. Express. Cry. Feel. Be miserably depressed. I may try to joke. May say something sarcastic. But the thing with this, I have to get past this damn shit. I have to. Because I don't want to be trapped emotionally left and right and watch the damn pressure blow me up. Or stroke me out. Or having a hell of a heart attack situation going on. And that's what scares the hell out of me. I've seen my brother go through the heart attack, through the angina attacks. It ain't fun looking at. And we didn't realize he was having ischemic attacks. And that was scary enough when we heard about it when he started having issues. Well, speech, memory, mobility. There's nothing they can do because the damage has already been done. The brain was already fried, part of it. Nothing to do with his weight, nothing to do with his smoking. Or it could have been, I don't know. I kept thinking it may have been the emotions that fried him over. And my mother, she was sinking emotionally downward anyway. She just didn't want to live. I mean, she'll placate us, but I think the grief all this time was killing her. And the rest, just body had to find a way to kill itself, I guess, one way or another. Would I blame him for it? I look at them. I look at the situation. Look how they were raised. I looked how they had to deal with it, and everybody else during that time. I tried to finding perspective and context in the damn thing. If Mama was still living, she still would have had her Social Security, but she was disabled. The back definitely labored a little disabled, but I think for a long while it was still eating at her. There was no way. I mean, right after Grandma's death, or it could have been earlier. I don't know. But I think that was the major break, and everything else was just chipping at her. And David had been very close to Mom since he's first born. And it was chipping at him. He was trying to find a substitute with this one online broad. And everything else went hell in a handbasket after that. So now I've become a paranoid closet case here. I don't trust anybody. Smile, placate them, facade them, veneer them. But since they don't know how to deal with the emotions and they don't want to deal with the emotions, they don't want to come over here to see how the hell I'm doing every once in a while. It's like, what the fuck? And since I got strangers on there trying to find out if they can be my friend or not, in one occupation or country or whatever the hell they are, I don't care. I'm locking down and I'm blocking people left and right. I've got so much defensive barriers up right now, it's not even funny and it hurts. There used to be a time I was a loving kid, I like to give people hugs. I can't even do that anymore. Angry, sorrowful. Oh, no. Angry, terrified, afraid to lose any more people. That's why I shut myself down. And those who I thought I called friends and family. Well, isolate, isolate, isolate. A lot of people will be smiling and say, dude. But you can't be that way. I've been this way all my fucking life. If I could, I'd show veneer and facades, but the problem is, I look at myself right now, and I am a broken, sorry son of a bitch. But you guys really didn't give a shit enough to see whether or not I'm still alive or not, or you actually giving a shit. See all smiling faces doing everything else these days. You should get out of your head. There's a lot of angry things I could say after that response. Well, you should turn it over. God's got to change his attitude. No. God's got to let me go through this damn process because every time I keep saying let his will be done, I think I try to let it go. I'm still a miserable, depressed son of a bitch. I'm still going through the grieving, still going through the pain, and I've got a lot of people I got to process through. And mostly the loss of my mother, my brother, family pets were family members, and the other people I cared about a great deal. Death affects me more and more. Families are breaking me down left and right because mine isn't here. Mine isn't here. And that's what hurts the most. Even if my brother was here, I'd be busting my ass trying to take care of him. And he knew it. He knew I'd sacrifice everything for him. And I would. Tanner did. Because I was holding on to him as tightly as I could. Always holding on to him as hard as I could. Always trying to hold on to him for everything else I had. Why didn't I feel I do the same damn way for Mama? But I thought I did too. And maybe I screwed up with her. That's what gets to me when I start jumping and nailing on my ass left and right. And the hardest damn thing is sometimes I'll have in these kind of melancholy moods. Oh yeah, those thoughts come out. Screaming and yelling at me. John, you should do this and you should do that. Sometimes it's subtle. Very quiet, very subtle. And I can't. Strong. Fuck. I'm getting my ass kicked. Emotionally, which is turning out to be physical, which means I'm kicking my ass left and right. And sometimes even sleep doesn't work. No matter how much I want it. Long-term sleep. Just so I can dream and stay away from the pain, or just pray that Dave and Ma will see me and talk to me. I'll talk to them. Let me know being pissed off or not being pissed off, but something that tells me that you're still watching me, that you're still making sure I'm okay. And the hardest damn thing for me to do is just doing this shit. Fuck. I'm getting my ass kicked. I'm getting my ass kicked and I don't even realize it. And my problem is I'm still trying to deal with it. I'm trying. It just isn't easy enough. So what am I supposed to do? I don't know. Somebody going to tell me an answer on that one? The other self-defense is trying to shut things down and just mull through this stuff and just isolate, even isolate from my dog if I had to. For any other kind of thoughts or feelings at this point over here, because I need to, or I'm told I need to. But what would be the easiest thing for me to deal with? If I could look at myself and tell myself, look, you don't feel shame about this damn thing. You're not going to feel guilty about this damn shit. You're dealing, you're coping, you're working through it. But if you're going to tell me that you're going to be a pain in the ass about this one, and you're going to let everybody else tell you that one, shit, you're really fucked up, aren't you? But you're doing the best you can. That's the only thing you can do. If nobody else likes it, go tell them to go fuck off. You're feeling it. You're experiencing it. You're a human. Ain't a fucking changeling. Not like that damn game you played all those times, all those years ago. You're human. And that's what you are. And that's what you're dealing with. Your humanity. You can feel this. You can deal with this. You can cope with this. You're not on a highway to hell. You're just working through it. And there's no shame. There's no shame. How I'm feeling about it, there is shame to it. So what am I supposed to be dealing with it? I don't have any answers for anybody, let alone my own damn self. If I did, I wouldn't be putting myself through this damn shit. That's for damn sure. There's no external forces to blame. Unless they're going to start blaming anybody and everybody just for one thing or another. And I probably have at times because I haven't seen anybody else trying to help me through some of this shit. So yeah, I get angry. Okay, so there's the external blame right there. And the question is, why are you being pissed off at him in the first place? I don't know. I'm just pissed off at them, alright? I don't give a shit. They're not here. Oh, okay, they're not here. Are you there for them? They didn't even give me a fucking opportunity, damn it. What the hell you want me to do? So exactly what you're expecting everybody else to do. It's probably at that point. I'm probably going to say, oh, go fuck off and fuck yourself. And know and understand that it could have been the right point right there. It presented an opportunity. If I actually was presented an opportunity to try to help somebody else out one way or another. Am I doing it for the ego, or am I doing it for myself, or am I doing it for them? Whoever that person may be. That's what gets to me sometimes when I'm not feeling like I am part of a collective or a part of a group. When I'm outside the sphere a great deal, a long time, and I have been, I feel like the people have turned into acquaintances but not real friends, not true friends. Not people I can actually cry on their shoulders and try to get the shit off my damn shoulders. And that's what it feels like sometimes. I'm not a struggling teen. Even a struggling teen, I pushed people away. I pushed people away. And some of them still wanted to deal with me. Why? I don't know. But I pushed them away. I don't know how to deal with myself. How the hell am I going to be dealing with them? I tried to get into what some things some of them wanted to be into, but I had a hard time trying to figure myself out. How the hell am I going to be able to figure everybody else out and work with them and deal with them? I still struggled a lot with that all my life. I just never been able to bother to do shit that would have probably established me in one particular way or another. Except maybe to create a fucking ego or shell of myself. The veneer. The facade. Depends. Facades. One way or another. The fanaticism of certain things. That's what got me. So now I'm coping with it. You deal without the facade, you deal without the veneer, and then what do you feel like? Humbled, alone, naked. Emotionally and spiritually naked, that is. Stripped your defenses, you're looking at yourself, and you're wondering, who the hell is this guy or this person here? That's what I've been doing these days. Switch from one roll to another roll to another roll. Switch from one Hollywood set to another Hollywood set to another Hollywood set. Switch to veneer in the face, the side, something. What the hell are you? What the hell am I? One broken down old fart right now has been conflicted and going crazy without his family. In grief and pain and mourning. Who can't seem to focus and can't seem to be what people would want me to be. And what I would want is my family back, but I can't have them back. So I have to deal with it alone. I have to go it alone. I have to function alone. I have to function without all the damn support I actually had all the time. And played around with it too damn much. And if there are any true friends or true family out there, I probably do have the whole hell of a lot of amends at this point over here, but man, I gotta be honest with myself. I have to be honest with myself. I have to talk about shit like this. I can't deal with families or the thought of it or anything else like that, even though part of me is still wanting my old one back. And it's hard as hell to make a new one out of from scratch at this point over here because I'm tearing myself apart left and right. How am I supposed to be dealing with it? Somebody got to tell me that one because I sure as hell don't know. I'm supposed to feel something about it? What am I supposed to be feeling about it? What am I supposed to be thinking about it? What? Somebody's going to tell me their own damn opinions? I don't even have my own damn opinions. If I'm going to be praying to God about this one, what's his opinion about this one? How am I supposed to be handling this damn shit? I'm probably pissing him off because I'm probably handling it differently. And maybe I should have handled it a different way. But this right now is the only way I know how to deal with it. Am I comfortable with it? No. And for a long while, dealing with a recorder talking about the damn stuff, I had to get myself into a damn rhythm for this. And then I had to search out when I actually had a smartphone, an older smartphone, or a couple of phones like that. I actually got apps going on to allow me to record, to document whatever I wanted to document. And now I'm doing it on a constant basis. Chewing up a hell of a lot of drives. But I have to do this thing because I don't know what else to say or do. There's not enough paper in the world for me to write, and I'm a lousy writer right now as it is. So this is the only way for me to do this. Spend a hell of a lot of money on flash drives. My own notebook. And if I go, or when I go, if it is that time, I wonder how God's going to be able to deal with a schmuck like me anyway. Am I still going to be... What am I going to be to him? Or am I going to be worthy to go to heaven? Or am I still on the way to hell? I didn't want to hurt anybody. I didn't want to do anything to hurt anybody. Or anything for that matter. Bad enough I'm in a damn bug war right now as it is. The weirdest damn thing. Some people would just be squishing bugs left and right in their own damn house. Me, I'm not. I've seen a few bugs on their back and their belly aching like crazy. They're not in a trap or anything, so that's... But I see the bugs just going, I can't, I just fell and I can't get up. Usually brushing them off or in the kitchen just flipping a few of them over back on their feet. Like, get the hell out of here. Some people may think I kind hearted. I'm like, no, Arkin guy's coming over here to kill you guys. So what happens when you came into my particular place and infested a damn thing? So now I get to kill you guys. If you weren't here, I didn't have to deal with you assholes. Somebody else would have probably been worse. I mean, I'm a benevolent asshole to you. Well, I don't want you guys here anyway. And then sometimes I feel like they're the only assholes here worth dealing with. The only family is a bunch of roaches and a dog. Doesn't mean I'm crying over the bastards. Probably I should. I cry over my dog a great deal. I had the Orkin guy come in with management today, and they checked the place out. It's still holding up the sprays. As long as I try to keep some maintenance going on in this place, I'll keep them in check. A new trap's built. It's not free yet. It's a long way, but it's getting there. Some things I'm not dealing with, but I should be. But I guess maybe I'm having second thoughts, but these damn things are past anyway. They bring death and disease sometimes. So I got no choice. But what gets me is what I have to do for myself, just for myself. Being kinder to myself and being easier to myself. Only I don't know how to do that. I've always been hard on myself. But I'm harder more on myself these days because I can't seem to get my ass going in these things. So I'm definitely screwing it up left and right. I have a hard enough time dealing with people. Showing the veneer, but show my true self. Who's going to deal with an asshole like me in the first place? Because I'm having a hard time dealing with this asshole. How am I supposed to deal with it? What am I supposed to deal with? Well, the thing is, I'm having a hard time looking at myself sometimes and trying to deal with me. What the fuck am I? An asshole. Oh, sounds like pouring me a drink. Just pity me, pity me, pity me. No, it's not the pity shit. Or maybe it is. But that means I'd be looking for attention. Maybe I should have been. Maybe I should have been a hell of a long while ago. It would have mattered a great deal if I was. But I'm fucking myself up on this one. So what do? Somebody got a good idea? Because I sure as hell don't know. I don't. It's not that easy dealing with this shit. How do I talk to people about it? I don't know. But somebody's got to tell me something. Question is, I'm going to be willing enough to listen to them? I know God works in mysterious ways. I've heard it, seen it. It's been happening on some occasions. No, take that back on a lot of occasions. A lot of it. I just don't give him enough credit on that one. He finds a way somehow to get a message to me one way or another. I've been hard on myself and I don't take it easy on myself sometimes. And if I do, I feel like I'm not really taking it easy on myself. It's just being a pain in the ass. I have to be truthful. I have to be honest. I don't know how to take it easy on myself these days. It's not like you're just laying around in the house all damn day. It's like emotionally and spiritually, without trying to stop myself from browbeating myself. The hardest damn thing is just to keep telling me I'm surviving. It'd be better if I can actually tell myself that I'm doing okay. I'm not doing super terrific. I'm not doing fantastic. I'm doing okay. There's no shame in that. Some days are emotionally a pain in the ass, and other days you feel good and you know it. And you feel it. Express it. And feel glad about it. Maybe feel just a little bit of happiness and joy just for just a few short moments. And lock into that feeling, that moment. Because everything else is getting screwed up left and right. But if I happen to compare it to the weather system we've got right now, even outside, the threat of rain for some areas is also partly cloudy for others. And they get good shots of rainbows. I ain't seen any. What I was looking for is the sun rays coming through the damn clouds. Because sometimes I looked at it as inspiration. Okay, I think I belly ached enough. I think I'm going to put my tired carcass laying down for about another hour or two and see what happens afterwards. I got chicken on the boil. Slow simmer anyway, so it's cooking for a few hours. And after that, we'll see what happens tonight. Ask me again tomorrow.